Hello there, my fellow stitchers. This is James the Page Teacher, and welcome to FLOSSTUBE number 13, Bellas and Miras, Episode 1. Hello there, everyone. This is your stitcher friend from the Philippines, James the Page Teacher, welcoming you again to FLOSSTUBE number 13. This is my first episode of my new segment here on my FLOSSTUBE channel, which is Bellas and Miras. For those who are new here watching right now, this video is all about cross-stitching, my cross-stitching journey, where I'll be sharing my cross-stitch projects to everyone who loves cross-stitch, and for those also who wants to be curious about cross-stitching. And for those who are returnees, thank you very much for coming back and watching this video update or FLOSSTUBE update. And also I would like to thank for the new subscribers. Thank you very much and welcome to my FLOSSTUBE channel. I hope you will enjoy my projects, and I hope you had enjoyed my videos, my whip parades, my previous videos. This video is still a FLOSSTUBE update where I will be sharing my projects, particularly my Bella Filipina and Mirabilia projects. Don't worry, for those who want to see my full coverage, my Owl Forest, and other projects, you will see that one on my next FLOSSTUBE update. So it will be alternate, Bellas and Miras, and then the other, my full coverage and other projects. Let's go first for some shout outs. First of all, I would like to thank again Catherine Needleberry Stitcher for mentioning me on her last FLOSSTUBE video that she was inspired and she blamed me why she is doing the Enchanted Mermaid from Mirabilia Designs, and also there has been an increase of new subscribers because of her. Thank you very much, Catherine, for inviting your viewers to go and watch my FLOSSTUBE channel. So I am looking forward for your Mirabilia Mermaid project update. The next FLOSSTUBER that I want to mention is Fiber Arts Amy. She had tons or lots of Mirabilia projects. I've heard that she had 60 or more. I hope I'm correct. And I watch her videos. I love watching her, or I enjoyed watching her 3-part video of her Mirabilia charts. I think she has all or most of the charts, and I also watched her video where she started a Mirabilia projects, where she shared how she starts a Mirabilia, and I want to see more of her projects. For those who love Mirabilia charts or Mirabilia projects, you need to watch Fiber Arts Amy. The last FLOSSTUBER that I want to mention, she is Samantha from Canada, and her FLOSSTUBE channel's name is Yuga Stitcher. I hope I pronounce it correctly. There on the screen, that's her FLOSSTUBE channel's name. What I love about watching her videos is that she is smiling throughout all the time or throughout her videos, and she's bubbly, and it brings happiness, and it brings your it makes your mood light and happy when you watch her videos. And also I loved her previous finished projects, especially those fairies and Nora Corbett's project, the deers, where she usually on her video she usually shared some of her previous um, finished projects. And let us go now to some life update. Since March 1, we are now working on site, and in our place here in Davao City, it is now level 1, and on the other parts of the country, and it's like you are living on a normal or pre-pandemic life. The difference is you are wearing face mask and you are doing social distancing, and it has affected my stitching time. Usually when working at home, I am able to have a stitching time for about 3 to 5 hours, or 4 to 6 hours, and right now I am uh, stitching for only 2 to 3 hours because I need to wake up early, and I don't want to stay late at night because it's a bit far from my home to my workplace, and it it would take 1.5 hours to come home from my workplace. And that is why on my next episode, maybe you will be seeing a bit less of progress, especially on my um, full coverage projects. And we also had this yearly medical and physical exam, and the result was I had a high level, my sugar level is high, and I need to medicate for 3 months, and of course I need to have a diet. And also I after 3 months, I hope that my sugar level will be okay. So that's it for my life update. So this is it. I will be showing now my projects from Bella Filipina and Mirabilia. As I've said a while ago, I am um, not doing the challenge, the 22 whips in 2022, because I have started 4 new ones. So I have 4 new starts, and let us start first with my Bella Filipina whips. The first one is Rosa Mystica. Let's take a look on a picture the last time we saw Rosa Mystica. And this is where I am with Rosa Mystica. So it's not yet finished, but I think it's 95% finished. I already had attached the red pebble beads, and I have to finish beading this area here. So on the next episode of this video, it will be already complete. So this is stitch on 18 count Ada fabric one by one, and if you are stitching on 18 count and uh, it has a lot of beads, so you will be having a difficulty to stitch it. So I advise you to use 16 and 14, but usually the required count is 14 count, or you can do it on a 28 count. So that's it, Rosa Mystica. Next is was my new start last FLOSSTUBE update. It is Reina de las Flores. Let us take a look of a picture the last time you saw it. And this is where I am with Reina de las Flores. I do usually roll the fabrics. I am not using any scroll and what you call this. I only stitch on hand. So the arc is not finished yet, so I had a hard time stitching this one because I am using the DMC Light Effect metallic thread, and it usually wears out, so you need to be a bit stitch carefully so that it will not wear out. So hopefully I can finish the arc uh, on the next time that I'll be stitching this one. So this is stitch on an 16 count Ada fabric, so I hope I will not have a difficulty to do the beading. Next is a new start. This is Reina Paz. So actually these are the three first ladies of Bella Filipina. It's the inspiration of this free there you go the inspiration of this free charts are from the Santa Cruzan festival, although each of them have different designs that are also inspired by different um, cultures and festivals of the Philippines. This one is inspired by the old churches or old Baroque churches of the Philippines, especially on the wood carvings, or the what we call the retablos. Okay, and also her dress, which is symbolizing a Filipina woman. March is International Women's Day. So let's take a look on what's the progress of Reina Paz. So still I am working on the arc. So the three girls, or the three ladies have arcs. So this is the third arc. I am excited to do the beading here on this part. Last Bella Filipina that I am working on right now is Portrait of Maria Clara. So this is another depiction of what is a Filipino woman, or what we call what is a Filipina. This is a term, Maria Clara is a term used to describe an ideal Filipino woman or ideal Filipina, which is demure, which is refined, which is what you call this? We call that one as mahinhin, which is a bit of demure. Let me see. Gentle there. Let me read to you the description. This is in honor of the greatest women in our lives this Mother's Day. The Bella Filipina Crushes Design releases portrait of Maria Clara. She has been a symbol of femininity, grace, sophistication, and love in one of Rizal's novel, Noli Me Tangere. Rizal, or Jose Rizal, is our national hero and one of the characters on his novel, which is Noli Me Tangere, is Maria Clara. So when someone asks what is an ideal Filipina, this is it, Maria Clara. So this is where I am with the portrait of Maria Clara. So I have started the upper part of the frame. This is a big chart. It has 235 by 307 stitches, so it is a big one. Portrait of Maria Clara. So those are my Bella Filipina projects. So let us go now to my Mirabilia whips. First one is my Aphrodite Mermaid whip. Let us take a look of a picture the last time you saw Aphrodite Mermaid. This is where I am with Aphrodite Mermaid. Mermaid reveal. There you go. So I have started doing the beading, and I am also almost finished with this whip with the Aphrodite. Let me show you a closer look of Aphrodite Mermaid. There you go. I've enjoyed doing the beading. Ooh, she's very beautiful. So hopefully the next episode it will be a finished one. So this is stitched on 16 count Aida fabric. Next is my new start, which is also a mermaid. This is Deepest Love. And this is where I am with the Deepest Love whip. so you will already see her face. So on this part, this one, I made a mistake. I missed 3 stitches here, so I will be frogging this part and restitch it. I noticed that I made a mistake when I am doing now, or I am stitching the wide part, which is the B5200 thread. She is also a beautiful mermaid. Look at her face. Next new start, or a new Mira start, is a fairy, which is the Midsummer Night's Fairy. And this is where I am right now with the Midsummer Night's Fairy. I have started at the bottom of her dress. There you go. So the fabric that I am using is a Zweigart 16 count fabric, which is also used on my Deepest Love whip. So those are my whips, my Bella Filipina and my Mirabilia whips. So let us go now to my purchases, my new purchase charts. So let's start with Bella Filipina. Let's start with this one, Queen Flower Fairy. So actually I was planning to stitch from the first chart to the latest chart. So right now I am stitching the first 3 ones, and then I have skipped because of Portrait of Maria Clara, but I am planning to buy the other Bella Filipina charts by release. So this one is, I think this is Bella Philip BF4 or BF4 or BF5. This is Queen Flower Fairy. Another purchase is another fairy that I love, or I want to stitch, is Reina Mariposa. I love the colors of her wings and her dress. If you have read the post there on the Bella Filipina Stitchers Facebook group, the inspiration of her wings, I guess, or the colors used is the colors of sunset in one of the famous beach here in the Philippines, or famous beach in the world, which is Boracay. The Boracay sunset. So let us go now to my Mirabilia charts. So I've already shared this one. This is Waiting for Ships, another mermaid from Mirabilia. And then I have few purchases here, or additional purchases. The first one, we have the Autumn Queen. I was surprised that it is still available. It is already out of print, but one of the local needlework shop, the online local needlework shop, Craftworks, they had this one, and I was shocked. They had this still this chart, and I purchased it directly. So after the Aphrodite Mermaid, I am planning to stitch this once the Aphrodite Mermaid is finished. Another queen is the Winter Queen. There you go. So I was not able to see Spring Queen and Summer Queen, so I hope I can have those. These are one of my wish list Mirabilia charts, so I could uh, completely stitch the 4 season queens. So right now it's winter and the autumn queen that I have. Another purchase is one of my wish list mermaid chart. This is Mermaid of the Pearls. This is an out of copy chart. So this one is I have dreamt to also stitch this mermaid. This is a beautiful one. And the last Mirabilia chart that I have purchased is Titania, Queen of the Fairies. If you have seen the latest FLOSSTUBE video of This is Teacher, he finished this one. Titania. I thought it was Titiana. It's Titania or Titania. This is a companion chart for a Midsummer Night's Fairy. Okay. The charts that I plan to purchase aside from Titiana is the Lily of the Woods and the Woodland Fairy. So I am now attracted to Mirabilia fairies, mermaids, and queens. So hopefully I can share to you more charts from Mirabilia and Bella Filipina. I hope you have enjoyed my whips, my Mirabilia and my Bella Filipina whips, and I hope I can share to you on my next episode good amount of progress of those projects that I've shared. And the charts that I've purchased comes from my two local needlework shops online. We have the Needle Art Collection and the Craft Works. They have both have their Facebook page, and Needle Art Collection has their own site, needleartcollection.com. You can visit. They sell many other charts aside from Mirabilia and Bella Films, as well as Craftworks. All you have to do is just message them on the Facebook Messenger. So that would be all for this video. So next week I will be sharing whips my whips my full coverage projects, my Flores and other whips. So it will be on 3 weeks. So actually I am working 2 weeks for my Mirabilias and Bella Filipinas, and then 3 weeks for my full coverage and other charts. Oh, that's it. Thank you for watching and see you in 3 weeks. Happy stitching, everyone.